What's goody, everybody? It's full-time trip, and we're back in the building. Another match has closed. Arsenal have beaten Leicester City 4-2. The goal scorers, Gabriel Martinelli, Granit Xhaka, and Gabriel Jesus with a brace and 2 assists. Granit Xhaka with the assist as well. Entertaining game, but we come out with the W. That's 2 wins to the good, 2 wins back-to-back. Some decent performances getting stronger by the game week. And, of course, we got my boy Stay Ghosting with us, man. Ghosting in the building. What's going on,
Yo,
G? Hey man,
what's
what you
good, bro,
what you
bro?
what you think about the match, bro? Come on, let's get into it.
Boy, I can't lie. See that game there? I think if you're asking me, I feel like we should have beaten them like 6-2, bro. Because Jesus has some crazy chances. But overall, I'm happy with the team because even when we like conceded the own goal, like the players kept their heads up, they
Mm,
kept it moving. There was like if that was last season, bro, they would have lost hella morale, bro,
hmm
moving mad sluggish.
Yeah,
But this team, they're fighters, bro. They're
fighters,
fighters.
man, fighters, man. It was just super interesting to see how cohesive we were at certain points, man. It's just like we just barreled past them, bro. Great performances across the board overall. I think just some of the link up play and some of the team play, how tidy we were at certain moments, man. Just keeping the ball again, just playing like Leicester City weren't even there at times. It looked really good in certain spells. For me overall, I think again we still have that second half problem, that second half, I guess, angst as it were, where we might
Mhm.
make a little mistake here and there, and we let teams back into the fight. But again, today it was just too much firepower in the front and going forward for Leicester to keep up with. But I think in games for the future, we got to just, again, really do our thing to just shore up that second half. Make sure that 15, 20 minutes after that second half whistle sounds off. Make sure we're solid. Make sure there's no, again, mistakes in that, and we can hunt for another goal. So things like, maybe a Saliba own goal weren't as impactful. People weren't as jolty. People weren't as nervous, what I'm saying, so to speak. So it was interesting, man. But let's look at I guess just some of the standout performers. One person I want to point out today. Let's start with William Saliba, man. Let's start with William Saliba for you. Of course, he scored an own goal for Leicester's 1 or 2 goals. But I mean, is that going to be discouraging for him this for this game? His performance?
For Saliba, I feel like for a rating, what I would give him, like fair enough, like
Oh,
he's
not yet,
done
not
the
yet. Don't
own
rate, don't
goal.
rate yet. Yeah, just don't give me a
Don't
number
rate
yet. Don't
just
give it.
overall, just
Yeah, we
overall
gonna
how he
get to the number.
performed.
We gonna get to the number.
How he performed, yeah,
Mm,
as a player that game, like he played very well. Obviously, he got the own goal, but
mm,
a lot of young players, when they make a mistake like that, like they'll crumble, bro. But even like as soon as the camera panned onto him, like right after the own goal,
mm,
like he had his head up, he was ready to go again and just like get on with the game, and that's what I like, bro. Like there was none of this like feeling sorry for himself and all that. Like he kept the same level of performance despite that mistake, and it's like Arteta said, like these young players, like he said it the other day in one of his pre-match interviews, like these
mm,
young players, like it's inevitable they will make mistakes, but it's how they react to them, learn from
mm.
them, and move on from them. And I feel like Saliba done very well in that regard.
Facts. Again, Arteta said a thing about him. He was like mature, very mature for his age, wise beyond his years, and then he just moves with such, again, just grace. And again, the word maturity just keeps popping up, man. Despite the mistake, he was just, again, imperial today in a lot of different instances where Ben White was struggling in certain parts of the game. Saliba was right behind him to clean up any mess that was made. Anything that came about from that side, he covered up completely. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end of the game, like the 85th minute, he was cleaning stuff up by himself on that right-hand side when trouble was coming. Uh, just
Hmm.
and outside of that, that own goal, shout out to the fans as well, again, for clapping him and cheering him on, saying, hey, listen, bro, keep your head up, man. He had a really good performance. Again, he is my go-to person in this defense to linchpin the entire back line to, again, be that last man, because I trust him more than anyone else in terms of defense. I know it's early. I know it's, again, a bold claim for somebody so young in the squad and so new to the squad to come say that, but I believe in him being that last man and anchoring our defense. I believe in him. And just moving forward, let's talk about, man, Martinelli's performance today. Martinelli was blinding, man. What'd you make of his performance today?
I trip. Don't get me started,
Uh,
bro. You already know how I feel about that player, bro. Martinelli, like I said it last week. He's one of my favorite Arsenal players. But if he keeps on going like this, he will be the favorite Arsenal player for me. Like him, like I said it last week as well, bro. I don't know what it is.
mm,
I don't know what he does before the game. If he sips like a Monster or a Red Bull or what, but he keeps the same intensity from start to finish, bro.
Yeah.
Like defensively, he will like. The thing is, yeah, he ain't even like built like that in terms of like muscle, but
Mhm.
he will barge defenders off the ball. He's got the hold up play. He's got like an aggression to him as well. Like,
Tell
bro,
you.
he's a baller, man. He's a baller. Like that guy there, talented,
Bro,
talented, bro.
bro, one thing I want to quote specifically and just mention specifically, him taking over corner duties and set piece situations, that is such a big change, and I didn't expect it for one, but I'm so pleased. Damn near all of his deliveries today have been picture perfect. Again, fast. Again, so much speed, velocity on him. The dip is really fast. That caused trouble on multiple occasions. That caused, again, Gabriel Jesus to score a second goal. He was just free at the back post, quick header, boom, right in.
Yep.
And he was really quality from a delivery type of standpoint, especially from corners. He was fantastic on that front, but he was all over the place, man. He was down by the right back. He was making stops happen. He ran all the way up to the left hand side. He was carrying the ball, running with the ball, picking up in space on the left hand side, supporting his people. Like, he was doing all of this stuff. He was blinding today. He was blinding today. That's the type of performances that make defenders scared. That's the type of performances that make defenses and people who are coming up in the next week look like, oh shoot, we gotta watch him. We might have to put a double on him instead of Saka. You know what I'm saying? And that just opened up the game so much, bro. He was all over the place. He's man of the match territory, but he carries on like this with this head down mentality. With that, just he looks like a killer, bro. He looks like a killer, and he got something to prove. He was playing like he had something to prove this game, and he damn well proved it, bro. He is not to be played with, bro. He's not no, again, third string winger or anything like that in this league, bro. He's coming for next. He's coming to prove that he's one of the best in this right now, and he's well on his way to doing it, man. He looks good. He looked good today, man. And just before we go, I just want to say a little bit on Gabriel Jesus' performance and the goal, man. That first goal that went in, man. How you feel about that?
Gabriel Jesus, that first goal. You know what it is, yeah. I don't want to say that it's the same as a specific goal, yeah. But I remember, yeah. There's this Ronaldinho goal a while back, and he
Oh
does like
yeah,
the mad shimmy of the hips
off the
and then
standstill,
dinks it.
off the
It
standstill.
reminds
He's
me of
playing at
that.
Barca. Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of that, but without the shimmy of the hips. And I think Ronaldinho was a bit further out as well. But it was a similar
He was.
technique. When I saw
Yeah.
it, I was like, yo. As soon as I saw him do
I
it, it
think it was
reminded me
Barca.
of that, and I thought, yeah. Right, he just a threat. Like
He's
just like
arrived.
I said it last week. Just him being in the box and being a distraction allows players like Martinelli, Odegaard, or even like a Zinchenko who's playing in the midfield when Xhaka drops back to like drift around and like make runs and all these different things. Even Saka as well. Like he does a lot and creating chances out of nothing. Like it's not easy for strikers because, like we know, there's only so many strikers that can really create like a chance out of absolutely nothing, and he done that like
100%,
from this
100%.
game and last game. Like I can't say a bad thing about him, to be honest.
Putting in absolute work, man. All I gotta say about that goal is there's a solid chance that somebody in the world is conceiving somebody in 9 months, bro. Somebody got pregnant off that. Somebody definitely got pregnant off that. That's all I gotta say, bro. Ridiculous goal. Gabriel Jesus is just a revelation, bro. We had to survive a season of a lacking non-active striker. You know what I'm saying? A striker situation. You know what I mean? Nketiah came in late, so it wasn't like, he wasn't cooking crazy. But a striker like this, we haven't seen this type of activity up top in a long time. So I'm happy. I'm happy. And before we head out, man, just of course a couple words on the transfer window's almost closing. There's gonna be a couple more movements, outcomings and incomings and things like that. Tielemans played today, but he only played about 63 minutes. I mean, you think there's still time to make some changes, namely bringing Yuri Tielemans?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'll be real, bro. Like even like, don't get me wrong. I've moved past the stage of like judging Arteta and Arsenal signings because they always prove me wrong. Whether it was Ramsdale, whoever, bro, that comes in flipping Ben White, like they always prove me wrong. Like, even like Jesus coming in at first, I was a bit, is he gonna like really do like bits for us? But me personally, I do feel like there are other centre mid options that will probably do better than Tillmans. Like even today, like I don't feel like he played better than Xhaka. Like, I feel like Xhaka outclassed him. Even the commentator said it.
I can
But
agree. Again, a goal and assist today from Xhaka. Again, I can't
yeah,
fault him. I can't fault him for having a better performance today. But there was certain actions.
yeah,
Again,
yeah,
I don't want to get into the weeds on it. But yeah, like just the speed of the ball, picking certain things up in terms of security. Again, just the quickness of the players, movement and just reactions to certain things, letting the ball off, letting things flow. That could help us. That Tielemans does do better when he's on
yeah,
his game.
definitely.
So for me, we're just gonna have to see. But
I,
yeah, like I mean, aside from that, I mean, you feel like anybody else could come in, a winger, a defender, somebody else?
I think I'm on the same page as you in regards to I'd like another centre mid, a
Hmm.
winger, and a right back. And I
Hmm.
think if we lock down those three, we're chilling, bro.
Yeah,
We're
I hear
chilling.
you. I hear you, bro. Yeah, just got a couple more outgoings to make. Ainsley Maitland-Niles wasn't in the squad. Of course, Bellerin was not in the squad. There's some people that were missing. So again, could be some movements on the out. Next game that we have in our fixture list. What is it? Who are we playing next? I
Next to
believe
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium. We're playing them away. So I mean, hey, listen, bro. I'm telling you, this is a very winnable game. We're looking on to again, hopefully make it 3 from 3. And if we can come back again, making 3 wins on the bounce, you know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a good start to life. Much better than last season, if you ask me.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I agree.
One hundred
Especially with a
percent.
team like Bournemouth, man. We need to
Mm-hmm.
get that dub, bro. We
There
need
for
to
the
get that dub.
there for the taking, man. We move on, but that's one dub, another dub to the good. There's 2 dubs, in 2. 100% right now, looking really good. Let us know in the comments below how you felt about the match, who your standout performers, what were some good moments from the match that you enjoyed, some of the goals, some of these just reactions, the crowd, the manager. Let us know in the comment section below. But that's all we got for this video. See you guys at the Vitality for Bournemouth.